We're finally here. November, the moment you've been waiting for. Time to get your foot off the brake and step on that accelerator, because this is the high speed rail for manifestation. So we're going to break down, there's 12 portals this month, astrological events that we need to look out for to be able to help best navigate through this high speed rail. Remember, sometimes people say speed kills. So we need to be very, very careful how to protect our energies while we're going on this fast lane. But if we navigate it well, you're going to find that everything you ever wanted is going to start unfolding for you at extreme pace. So sit tight, get your pen, get your paper, and let's start taking some notes. The first portal starts right on, bang on, the 1st of November, where it's the new moon in Scorpio. Now, what is this new moon all about? This new moon is very good for relationships. For those of you who are looking for a new romantic partner, for those of you who are finding that for some reason your relationship is kind of coming to some sort of stagnation, and you're kind of wanting to re-spark that light, then actually this is a very good time. Go on dates. Go for some intimacy. It's also not just about your relationship with other people, by the way, because it's also about the relationship with yourself. So while this new moon portal is open, you're going to find that you're going to start diving deep in your understanding of yourself, your self-awareness, your self-actualization, your self-care, your self-love. Any problems will start arising. Any things that need resolving will start coming up. What is brought forward is for you to look at, for you to change, for you to make that conscious decision to do something about it. Because know that we can change with any single decision at any given time, and you have the power to do that. This is also a very big time for emotional healing. So think of what is surfacing. Can you let it go? Can you drop the baggage? Can you move forward? Because if you do, this is the beginning of the manifestation month. The second portal, November the 2nd, Mercury enters into Sagittarius. What does this mean? Well, Sagittarius expands and enhances in our communication skills. So maybe there's long, deep conversations that you've been shying away from. Now it's time to have them. Maybe before you were having some communication errors, barriers. People were misunderstanding you, or you were misunderstanding other people. You'll find that everything, communication-wise, goes a lot smoother this time. So, for those of you who are doing any work with regards to communication, HR, leadership, management, this is a good time to have those conversations with people, because the universe is going to help you. The planets are going to help you during this time. Maybe some people want to confess their love for one another. Maybe it's been a hidden truth for a long time. This is a very good time to confess. Maybe you want to propose. This is a good time to propose. Maybe you want a pay rise. Now is a good time to ask your boss. But please don't show your boss this video, otherwise they probably will recommend you not to watch this channel anymore. But it's a very good time for communication. It's going to enhance it all. You're going to find, especially if you're some sort of influencer, speaker, coach, leader, you're going to find that now is a very good time to put out content. Get your creativity together. Communicate what you've wanted to communicate for a long time. Maybe you've been saying one word for a long time, one message, and maybe now it's time for a shift. This will give you courage to expand on your communication. Moving straight on to the 3rd and 4th portal. Why both? Because both of them are happening on November the 3rd. Yes, it's jam-packed right at the beginning of the month. I told you this was going to be a big month. So, on the 3rd, we have Juno enters into Scorpio. At the same time, we have Mars entering into Leo. Now, you have slightly two different energies there, which may create a little bit of conflict. I'm talking about that in a moment, okay? When Juno enters into Scorpio, what's going to happen is it's going to make you really want to commit to things. So, not just you, maybe other people too. Maybe you've been with somebody who has commitment issues. You're going to find that they're going to want to commit during this period. It's going to shock you. It's going to surprise you. You're going to be like, hey, I thought this was the non-commitment person. But it'll be happening during this portal. So it'll allow you to focus on deep conversations and deep relationships with people. So you can nurture during that time. Now, while that's happening, you've got Mars entering into Leo, which will give you that boost of confidence. It will give you that creativity in terms of your goals and what you want. So actually, if you put these two things together, you've got people wanting to commit, and then you've got people thinking about new goals or pursuing new things. They've got confidence. So, and bravery and courage. So sometimes you will have something where the conflict may happen where they thought they kind of half wanted to commit to something before, and then maybe they have a personal goal or desire that's like took a 180 turn. It's something maybe not with you involved, right? Obviously that's not what we want to happen, but that may happen. It's because now they've got that courage, they've got that power, they've got that confidence to make decision. Maybe they've been a maybe person sitting on the fence, and so they're either going to go one way or the other. So you've got two scenarios that can happen during this period. Number one, you'll find they may be fully committed to you here. They're like saying, hey, let's do it forever. Or you may find the complete opposite, which is, hey, I've had to think about things, and you know what? I want to go a different direction, right? So just be rest assured that whatever happens is supposed to happen. Have trust, have faith in the universe. The universe never gives you what you want. The universe only ever gives you what you need, even though at times you may not even think you need that thing. But after a period, you'll realize, looking back, connecting the dots, looking back, that everything was supposed to happen, and it happened divinely. So, moving on to the next portal, we have November the 11th, Venus enters into Capricorn. So, what is this going to do? Again, it's a very good thing because it's giving you stability in terms of relationship once again. So those of you who have been struggling a little bit with commitment and long-term relationship, this is kind of going to give you that certainty, that stability, that foundation. And by the way, when I talk about this relationship, it's not just about relationship with your romantic partner. It's also about relationship with your work, with your job. You may even find during this time you've been waiting for a contract with a company, or you've been waiting for a long-term client and there's been no stability there. Suddenly, boom, stability comes just because Venus enters into Capricorn, right? By the way, when you're making notes of these dates, it'll be very good for you to save this video too, because when it happens and you write all these things down on your wall, it's very nice for you to come back to this video and let us know, because there's always people who are like, astrology, really? Does that really happen? At least then you can get the newbies involved and, hey, actually it's real, it's legit. So then they can better navigate too. The next portal, what are we on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth portal, we're halfway there, November the 12th. Saturn goes direct in Pisces. Ooh, our favorite creativity, flowy water sign Pisces. So, Saturn resumes, right, direct motion after its retrograde, right? So, what does that mean? Well, a lot of people are very happy when things go direct because they think that, oh, communication gets better, everything gets better. Well, kind of, if you prepared yourself well for it, right? But what it will do is, during this time, you're going to find a very dreamy time. You'll find that when you're sleeping, you're going to start remembering some dreams, like some vivid things that are happening. And you're kind of like, hey, why am I remembering these things? Why are these things coming into my mind? Because it's actually a very good time for your spiritual growth during this time. And we always know when we get spiritual upgrades, a lot of it has to do with our dreams. Because dreams are kind of alternate dimensions where the universe gets to communicate with you on a deeper level to unconsciously tap into your unconscious conscious, so that the manifestations happen in this physical realm without you even knowing. It's kind of like the universe on stealth mode helping you manifest things. So that's why these things happen. So you're going to find that you may feel a little bit sleepier than usual. You may want to sleep more. If you feel a little bit sluggish during that time, it's okay. I'm giving you permission here. You get to sleep more. If your mom's trying to get you out of bed, or your partner's trying to get you out of bed, or your boss is saying, why are you not getting out of bed, you lazy? Then just tell them, because Master Sri Akarshana said, it's time to sleep. It's time for spiritual upgrades. All these upgrades will happen unconsciously, and you'll find that it's going to change you unconsciously. And you're going to see a lot of miracles manifest because of it. And it's going to happen automatically. Or I always like to say, auto-magically. That's the magic of the universe. Now, moving forward, the seventh portal, 15th of November. It's full moon in Taurus. Now, what does this mean? Well, I am going to make a separate video, as I do usually for full moons, because then I can give you a thorough breakdown of the particular full moon. But what you're going to find during that time is that you're going to need that sense of stability. You're going to need that sense of security. You're going to need that sense of clarity. You're going to suddenly go all logic mind, right? I don't know if you guys are like a more creative sign, but if you're a creative sign, you're going to find that it's going to be a very boring time. OMG, why am I keep thinking that I need clarity, I need more details, I need more certainty. I keep asking my partner, hey, do you really love me? I keep asking my boss, hey, how am I doing? What do you think? I keep wanting a plan before I action. I'm finding it hard to action without more clarity, right? That's kind of that type of thing you're gonna feel during that time. Now, does that mean it's good? Does that mean it's bad? Well, actually, it'll help ground you. I always say to people, spiritual awakening is great. You have your head up in the clouds. You get to tap into that infinite, divine, collective consciousness and download and allow things to manifest through you. Your dreams, your goals, and your desires are flying higher than every sky and just out there on cloud nine. But we need to understand that you can never make it into physical reality unless you're grounded. Grounding requires clarity, requires planning. And this is what it's going to give you. So it's going to help you settle those manifestations in. So work, put pen to paper, put a plan together, sit down, navigate through that period. And you'll find that with the strong foundations, everything is going to have a lot more strength to manifest and ground into this physical reality for you. Now, moving into the 19th of November, you have Pluto entering into Aquarius. So what does this mean? It's going to give you some feelings of challenging the status quo. You know how society says that things should be one way? You're going to feel a little bit more rebellious during this time. Right? For those content creators out there, you're going to make some content that's going to stimulate people and trigger people and be a little bit more, what do you call it? Antagonizing? What do you call it? Be a little bit more polarizing. You're going to feel that, whether you're a content creator or not. You're going to do probably in your private space, in your private life with the people around you, and it's going to create a bit of chaos, actually. Some people will not agree with you. But what is this going to do? It's going to allow you to transform and realize your true self. And my message to everyone during this particular portal is to do whatever you want to do. This is your life. As long as your intentions are pure, don't mind what other people think. Don't mind what other people's opinions are, judgments are. Because other people's judgments are their problems, not your problems. So don't make other people's problem your problem. Live your life. You deserve it. You've gone through all of this, not just to try and satisfy other people. It's for you. So be yourself. And know that you can change your identity. At any given time you want, you can dress differently, you can speak differently, you can show different personality. And you are not having an identity crisis. You are just being the infinite, multidimensional being that you are. And you should honor that. That is my message for you. for that particular portal. So you probably will be a little bit more rebellious during that time. Give yourself the courage to do so. It's fine. I said it. The next portal, you have November the 21st. You have Sun enters into Sagittarius. So what is this? It's going to mark a new season for exploring once again, a new season for learning. It's going to give you a lot of optimism. It's going to make you believe in things. It's good, no? It's going to make you believe in things so much that you're even saying it and thinking it, and you're thinking, what am I thinking? How on earth do I even think I'm going to make it? But it's good, because then you can set new goals. It's a good time to set new goals, to set bigger goals, to dream big, to put your foot down, to say, yes, I can do it. That's your affirmation for that particular portal, by the way. I can, right? I love that. I can, I will, and I must. There's 3 words, 6 words. 3 lines for you. I can, I will, I must for that particular portal. Okay? Now moving from there, we have November the 25th. Mercury goes retrograde in Sagittarius. What is this? Now, I know what you're thinking. The moment you hear Mercury and retrograde in one line, you're like, oh no, not again. Okay, so there we go again. So what does this mean? Communication errors, travel, delays, plans. What else we have? What else we have? You know what it is. Technology problems, right? So these things are custom for this particular period. But it's okay. I'm going to make a separate video on Mercury retrograde because I know you guys love to hear how to protect your energies. So if you want that, by the way, just comment below inside the video. And then if there's enough comments, I'll make a separate video and I'll go thorough into Mercury retrograde, how to protect your energies and how to actually use it to your benefit. Because you can use it to your benefit. The final 2 portals in November are both happening on November the 30th. It's Pallas entering into Capricorn. At the same time, new moon is in Sagittarius. Now first, okay, we need to understand that when it enters into Capricorn, we've got this strategic thinking. You feel like solving problems. Right? Suddenly you become a guru. You become a spiritual teacher where you want to start teaching everybody things, showing people things, giving people the answers, and even giving yourself the answers. And all the problems and challenges that you've had so far or you're going through at that moment, you're going to find ways to resolve. Ask and you shall receive. My spiritual master always says, with questions comes answers. Allow yourself with that inquisitiveness. And all the answers will come to you. But at the same time, you've got the new moon in Sagittarius. So what's that going to do? Now, this will align very well with Mercury retrograde, actually, because it's going to give you a big opportunity. It's kind of opening up this opportunity portal for you to adventure, for you to grow, for you to do something bigger. I'll tell you something here, because you've got November, December, January, February, or 4 months here. These 4 months, it's just going to get faster and faster, bigger and bigger. Your dreams are going to get bigger. It's going to get more wild because, you know, hopefully if you did October well enough and the previous few months of sowing seeds, then November will actually surpass your goal. Maybe your goal was to make 100K. And then suddenly you see 1 million and you're like, hey, well, what happened? How? Maybe your goal was 1 million, then you see 5 and you're like, hey, I don't understand. Right? And you're going to be like, what is going on? Maybe your goal was to manifest your soulmate, and suddenly you manifest 11 of your soulmates, you know? And you're like, what's going on? It's going to be abundance of everything. And you're going to start seeing that November, January, February, March, it's going to get January, February, all the way to February, it's going to get more and more and more. That's why I'm very excited for the next 4 months. Make sure to make plenty of investments. Invest your energy, invest your time, invest in yourself. These 4 months are huge for your quantum leap. Sending my love and prayers for all of you. If you enjoyed this video, got anything out of it whatsoever, please do hit the like button. Do that good karma deed for the day. Hit that like button, allow this message to reach out to more people and help more people out there. Comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And what more you'd like to hear more about. New moon, full moon, retrograde? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.